Hi, I'm Jack Rushton, and I'm reading for the role of Admiral de Barras. Thank you for this opportunity. My partner is going to be reading the lines of Axel, and she's running the camera as well. I'm picking the lines up off my computer screen. I have to wear my reading glasses for that, but we will get started. And three, two, one, action.
This will revive their spirits.
If they still remember how to fight, Washington has kept them out of harm's way for too long.
It's been a frustrating year for all of us, cooped up here. Sometimes our men have felt more like they volunteered to be carpenters as they repaired the devastation left by the English. Our soldiers have always been eager to engage, and now they have a chance. And the Americans are ready to fight for their homes and for the country they envision.
Well, do they even know what it will be? The commoners think it would be a democracy. But run by whom and how? Their leaders will be eager to ensure that they retain power if they finally expel the British. Will they turn on themselves? New Englanders versus the Virginians versus New Yorkers. How can a country exist without tradition, without a common culture, without a lineage?
It doesn't make sense to me either. But a victory for them is a defeat for the English.
Yes, which is a result I can stomach.
That result can become a possibility if you agree to the request from General Rochambeau and General Washington.
Yes, well, as I mentioned, I have other orders from people who are actually in a position to issue them. Thus, I have made other plans.
If you take your ships north, General de Choisy has been instructed not to accompany you, nor allow you access to his 400 soldiers.
Rochambeau is playing a dangerous game.
This is war. Things are always danger.
You are not a naval man, and neither are Washington and Rochambeau. You believe that armies win wars without comprehending that mastery of the sea is what builds empires. Our navy is now a match for theirs. If we break their hold, victory is ours. Not just here, but in the Caribbean, where the true prize lies. The Americans, they have no navy. They were happy to see you and our soldiers arrive, but that was nothing compared to the joy Washington feels about the presence of our ships, my ships. Yet, here we are, bottled up in Newport by the British Navy, because battles at sea depend upon numbers. There are countless variables beyond our control, the wind, the tides, the weather. But the numbers do not lie. If we have more ships with more guns, the advantage is ours.
And if you join Admiral de Grasse at the Chesapeake, he will have the greater numbers, and he will have a chance to prevail. We all will.
What stands between Newport and Cape Henry is not merely a water. The British ships in the Long Island Sound watch our every move.
Whether you go north or south, you must slip past them.
If we sail to the north, they will not follow. But if we go south, they will be alerted and engage.
It's certainly a risk, but when you arrive, Admiral de Grasse and his fleet will be there.
This is where you ask me to gamble the lives of thousands of men. The last communication with Admiral de Grasse arrived weeks ago. There is much we do not know, including the plans of the British. If we know where de Grasse is heading, it will not be long before our enemies know too. Let's say I sail tomorrow with our 8 ships of the line, more than 500 guns, brimming, filled with sailors ready to fight. General Rochambeau would also have us transport the soldiers of General de Choisy and the siege guns. Our ships will be heavy and slow. when we arrive at the Chesapeake. But where is Admiral de Grasse and his ships?
They're already there, waiting.
Possibly. Or they are delayed by the headwinds or a storm. My ships will travel out to sea to avoid the English, and then suddenly appear at the mouth of the Chesapeake. But instead of finding 20 friendly ships, we are greeted by more than 20 English vessels, ready to reduce us to splinters. And we are slow and heavy, and full of soon-to-be drowned soldiers and sailors. Once we are damaged and wounded, then Newport is lost. Virginia is lost. The whole game. Lost!
You are a man with a dark imagination.
I am a man who has sailed the seas for almost 50 years, who is responsible for the lives of thousands of men. Imagining what comes next is my duty.
You are a man of honor. Duty and honor fit together like hand and glove.
I believe they do.
It is strange to fight a war so far from home, for people so foreign to us.
I am used to roaming the world, projecting the power of our king and the power of France.
Although Newport is not France or Sweden, I've become fond of this place and its people.
In my short time here, I have also come to admire this town. This house has been a comfortable home for me. The loyalists who owned it before the state seized it did not have the worst taste. I am curious as to whether, if we succeed, it might be for sale. Though not as elegant as what one might find at home, it is still lovely. I would not mind having the sea outside my front door.